Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to our meeting today. Just some quick announcements. I wonder if Michael Salinas is in the room here today. If you are here, you need to come down here after the meeting because your application was not successfully submitted to the IMA due to a small detail. So just don't leave today if you're here. And today we're going to have Dr. Galy present about the master's program and how it will change for UTRGV, the requirements, and more information on it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to see that there's so many students here interested in this topic. I know your organization has been growing and you have been very successful. You have been going to conferences and you have had many bake sales and stuff like that. So congratulations on your organization. One of the key issues to your particular field, which is accounting, is that you probably want to become a CPA, right? How many of you want to become a CPA? All right. A good portion of you, and maybe right now it's not something that you want right now, but maybe it's something that you want in the future. So what happens is that the BBA, the bachelor's, business administration is comprised of 120 hours, right? 120 hours is not enough for you to qualify for the CPA exam. Did you know that? So how many hours do you need to qualify for the CPA exam? 150, right? 150, so the difference is 30 hours, right? In those 30 hours, extra hours that you need, well, you have two choices. You can take extra undergraduate classes, you can double major, right? Or I'm here to tell you that what you can also do in that same time is get an MBA, right? A Master's of Business Administration. So I'm going to try and explain to you why an MBA, right? Instead of a double major. Why is that important? And how is it that you can get it? All right, so it's kind of difficult at this stage for me to just say one thing because it's one thing right now and it will be another thing in the fall. Okay, as you all know, we are going to be UTRGV, right? So I'm going to try and explain. I hope you don't get confused. As it is, first of all, right now, right? Well, first let's talk about the MBA, all right? What are some of the goals that the MBA has? Well, what is it? Why is it different than the BBA in business? Well, first of all, here are our goals, right? That broad-based knowledge that you're building up in your BBA, we continue to build it, but we build it to a deeper degree. We see a lot of case studies. We see a lot of business examples. We bring a lot of speakers for you to really, really interact with managers around here, around this area, right? So your broad-based knowledge is going to become more practical knowledge of business administration. Another thing we do is we build up your analytical skills. So we're going to talk about even more statistics, more, Excel sheets, more data crunching, so that you can make good decisions, right? Another thing is that we're preparing you for high leadership positions. I don't know how many of you are working. How many of you are working? All right. And what level? What is your position right now? Anybody? Who said who was working? What do you do? You're an intern, right? You work. Okay, very good internship. Very good. How about anybody else? Who else is working? Okay, in accounts payable. All right, very good. So all of these positions are important, of course, to you, but if you want to move up, if you want to have more leadership responsibilities, you really need an MBA. Okay? So it will give you that leadership capability that you're seeking. And of course, we have to maintain ethics and social responsibility. Very important to us to keep this economy in the valley growing and growing. A lot of things are happening. And so you have to be prepared because so many things are going to change in the valley that the people that are prepared will get these great jobs that are coming, right? Our valley is growing. And only the people that are prepared for it will get those jobs. And a lot of it has to do with international issues because we are, of course, a border city from Mexico. And not only that, but we have the port. So we also have possibilities of doing business with other countries, not just Mexico, right? All right, so our environment is always changing. So you always need to be up to date with the latest leadership technologies or the latest computer programs. And all of this you will get. I know you're studying right now, but at a much higher level. So we use programs such as SAT. How many of you have had that class? Okay. How was that? Did you get a certificate?
Yes.
Okay, imagine you going into the workforce with this type of certificate. And the MBA has more certificates for you. Maybe how to build those dashboards. Do you know what a dashboard is? It's just a place where you can go ahead and have all of your information and graphs and everything all put together, and then you drill down. Okay, so even more of what you're getting from the BBA you can get from the MBA. All right, so it's fully accredited, of course, as the BBA is. It's applicable to all of the fields, not just accounting, but everybody can get an MBA to enhance their professional career. Okay, so there's two ways that you can get this MBA, of course. You can graduate and then get the MBA later, or you can get what is called the integrated MBA. Integrated BBA with MBA. Have you heard of that before? Have you heard of that before? So it's a relatively new program. We started it a couple of years ago, and some of you have been able to take advantage of it. So the first thing that happens, a requirement for the MBA, is that you have to take a graduate entrance exam. How many of you took the SAT? Do you remember that? What were kind of the parts of it? Like math, reading, verbal. Well, guess what? To go into graduate school, you have to take the same thing over, but you have to get, of course, better scores. So there's two tests. There's the GMAT and there's the GRE. So if you ever want to get into graduate school, you have to take either of them, right? You have to get either 146 in the GRE or 400 in the GMAT. Okay, so you could go there, you can take the test there, it's easier for you. If not, the GMAT is in Harlingen. Okay, so basically, if you get into the integrated program as a student in your BBA, you can start taking graduate classes without having to take this. Okay, so one